What fighter you think is cut from your cloth? I feel like I know who you gonna say, but I mean, name maybe 2 or 3 fighters that you think, as far as, man, I'll fight anybody. I'm not worried about the size. I'll move up. If I got to step to you, I'll step to you.
It's tough. I would say it's probably for sure more fighters, but ones that I can say, man, I'm putting the house on. I can only say really Terrence Crawford right now, and Errol. It's not about wins and losses. It's about the willingness. So Errol is definitely that guy. He ain't duck no smoke.
I'm sorry, I never heard your response or you comment on Bud potentially fighting Canelo. I know it's probably not going to happen, but what do you think about that?
I think that's a great matchup for Bud.
You think Canelo handles Munguia?
I believe so. Yeah, Munguia is tough. He's a good fighter. It ain't a gimme fight by no stretch, but I think he should come out on top of that.
What happened with your guy Triple G? You know what I'm saying? We always look at the footage of you saying, he had an opportunity.
Man,
I remember
you
did
happened
it
with that, man.
Why is it a good fight for Bud?
Andre, he's too big.
Y'all know what happened with that, man.
We haven't heard much from Triple G either. I mean, is he retired?
I don't know.
How you think that fight? You think you would have knocked him out, stopped him?
That's a fight I win, bro. You know that. We talked about this.
Find
before.
a way to win.
Why did you say that's a good fight for Terrence though, Canelo? Like that's the fight he wins when you got everyone questioning the weight. Could he take the impact of a full 68-pounder like Canelo with power? But
something you got to think about, factor in. But
right.
A lot of times that's civilians saying that. The weight, like that's cool. You bigger than me, okay? That don't mean you stronger. Oh, he punches hard. I punch hard too. You don't think you can get knocked out? Like, it's just you talk about mentalities. You talking about throwback like
right.
that. That's what that is. We bring up the older fighters. A lot of time we just name. I'm not saying you doing it. A lot of time we name drop the older fighters just so we say, I know my history. But do you understand the history behind the name? Like what these guys are willing to do. So, yeah, like Errol is one of them guys. Terrence is one of them guys. Boots seems to be one of them guys. Old school teaching. His father's not a coach, he's a teacher. But he has to prove it, right? Like he's got to have the tough fights and go through it and prove it. But he seemed like he passed the eye test. But those are two, Errol and Terrence. Shakur, I believe, has that mentality. He's a dude, you like, hey, bro, you can't, like, you want to spar the best guy in the gym all the time. You want to, like, he's got that mentality, So it's a handful of guys that I see, and it's more, if I really sat and thought about it, but it's not a lot.
How did Shakur get away from that, the infamous boring label and, when you basically, boxing and people want to see you brawl, you went through that, Mayweather went through that, Lara went through that. Yeah. How you get away from that?
It's part of the game, man. You just gotta fight your way out of it. You gotta fight your way out of it. I had to deal with it, Floyd had to deal with it. You gotta fight your way out of it. This boxing, so our off nights or bad nights, it's just in front of the world. The rest of the world, you can have an off night, off day at work, we'll never know. We just got cameras and we got the whole world watching. So, but I like that for Shakur though.
My last one for you.
Let me finish this real quick.
Okay.
And I tell him all the time, say, you can't be the big dog if you don't know how to deal with this. Yeah, you got to be able to shoulder that. You got to be able to stand up under that. Yeah, that come with it. I'm the best. Okay. So what you asking for when you say you want to be the best is you got to deal with that pressure. Not just in the ring, out of the ring. You got to deal with people doubting you. You got to deal with people saying you're not who you know you are. You got to have a reason to do this, bro. So your reasons may have started out, I want to make some money, I want to be a champion. You did that already. What's your reasons now? So your reasons why you do this, it evolves over time. So it ain't just I want to prove y'all wrong, but you know that that's part of it. I gotta continue to show y'all like that I am who I say that I am. So I don't look at that what Shakur went through the last couple months as a bad thing. I look back and say, yeah, it's good. It's good for him. Keep you humble, keep you in that gym. Yeah, that stuff is good. You can't be the top dog and not shoulder pressure like that. And I think he's doing a great job of it.
It's like Jay-Z made a song and he was saying that when you're the man and you enter the arena, everybody is coming for you. The bullseye is on your back. They feeling like if I can upstage you, then I'm the man. So like you said, heavy is the head that wears
the
crown.
crown. And everybody, you have a slip up, they're gonna take a shot. It's a lot of YouTubers, a lot of internet reporters, and it's some that do a great job. Some of y'all do a great job, but then there's people that's just talking the talk. But then you got to realize too that everybody don't like you, which is fine. It's part of the game, bro. Come with this thing.
Right.
Where do you as a fighter ever look? Oh, go ahead.
I just one last one for you.
Yeah.
Do those young guys, do they reach out to you? Do you have relationships with them as far as like mentoring, and if so, who? Like, what can you tell us about?
Yeah, I'm not gonna give a lot of names, but I talk to a lot of guys, man, and you know, some guys, you know, reach out for various reasons. They want you to try to fix it, or they think, you know, hey, you can give them the special antidote, and it's like, it don't work like that, bro. Like, I can give you what I can give you, but it don't work like that. And then you got some guys that are really like, man, hey, can you be a resource for me, man? Can I call you when I need you? Absolutely. There's guys that I go pull up to their camp, you know, for 3-4 days, a week, or whatever it is. So absolutely, man, and that's part of how I pay it forward. I didn't always have guys like that. You know what I'm saying? I had local guys. I didn't really have a guy at the highest level that I could reach out to, so I try to be that guy.
Thanks, Trey.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it, Dre.
Yep.